Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrex, and of course, welcome back to Factory Fun. In today's episode, we are taking a look at Mecha My Day. A simple mech with heavy armoring in the front, 2 plasma devastators, and 4 laser blasters. Also includes a small hover blade, which I believe is on the back here. Camera steering is recommended. So, first impressions, first of all, absolutely fantastic name. Tried to record that about 4 times, every time made myself laugh trying to say it, so well done there. Secondly, it looks pretty well shielded, there's a bit of block spam in the core, a hover is always very good for a mech, and I have pretty much no complaints. The only thing I could possibly think of is just there's not that many laser blasters. I believe the maximum fire rate is achieved with 6 of these, although I will have to check that, so the fire rate may be a little bit slow, but for how compact it is, and for the low CPU, yep, no complaints whatsoever. So let's purchase it for the full forge cost as always, and let's get straight into a team deathmatch. As soon as I check about the blaster, it is 6 guns, so hurrah for that, I was actually correct. Into not AI bot team deathmatch. Guess how many times I end up doing this. Let's go into the regular team deathmatch and see how it does. Into the first battle we go. Now, before we go ahead and continue onwards into the battle, I would like to do a bit of a quiz. How many of you think that I forgot camera steering? If you think I forgot, simply put in the comment section, forgot. If you think I've remembered, put remembered. Go on, you have about 5 seconds. I'm really looking forward to seeing just how many people think I forgot that, because at the moment, I am the ultimate of forgetful people. Every time I try to do anything, I seem to forget a very important factor, and this is really coming through in a lot of my videos at the moment. So that is a general purpose quiz, and to see how much faith people have in me. If you have little faith, honestly, I can't blame you. And we get first blood. Excellent. Where's the rest of the enemies? There's one of them. Tiny little bit of nibble damage there with our little laser blasters. You are currently healing, so no point in fighting you just yet. And now we can rain down plasma hell. Ah! No thank you. Wow, let's put all the really expensive items onto one bot. I wonder if he has a module. Thankfully fired most of those before he's locked on, so only one came around to us. And we get the kill on him regardless. Oh no, not Proto Seekers. At the moment, I am terrified of Proto Seekers, and in this bot, which is almost completely CPU tied to its shields, wow, my camera just bugged out massively. I really don't want to be fighting Protos. Oh, okay, I bugged out because I went too close to that. Wow, not doing that again. Also, not really a bug, it just caused me to... I can't see what that said. I'm sure it's humorous. You can't heal. Sorry about that, sir. That's what we get for bringing so many expensive parts into such a low-ranking battle. Damaged the healer a little bit there, so he can't heal himself. Well, can't do the auto-heal, I should say. Overall then, first impressions of the mech, it seems to take damage pretty darn well. It's a mech, so control is always as it is, so that's pretty darn good. And weapon placement is pretty sound. Also, weapon choice is pretty good, so... only positives to really speak about right now. Wow, I wish I had Proto Seekers right now. That is so much health in shields. He's got a bit of a weird choice of expensive things there. He would do a lot better if he swapped out one of those large weapons for a Mega Plasma, or even a Mega Laser, if he's going for the full-on, I want all the expensive parts. Once again, didn't read what it said, just threw Plasma at it. I did not come here to read! Aha! Yeah, we take damage very well. The shield placement is surprisingly good even on the back. Dodging your plasma through the power of jump. Through the power of dance. That's what it is. You know, I don't think even one of those plasma actually hit then. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I like that flak on a stalk. It looks so silly when the bottom isn't protected properly. Nice few hits there on the expensive robot, and that's how we... Oh, what does it say? Did any of you see what that said? I'm really hoping it's not rude now. Ah, enemy. I'll have to have a quick look-see in the footage. It's a lot easier when you're not playing. What does it say? It says, save me, just dance. Aww. If you were... Oh, now I feel really bad. Oh, no. I won't fire... Okay, that's it. I'm not firing at him again. Nope, not firing. Now I am. I can't shoot him now. I feel terrible. That's such an adorable... Ah, Protoseeker. That's such an adorable thing. It's even got a smiley face on. I mean, come on. So glad he's not on our team, though. Will be said. Very happy he's not on our team. Boop. Well, we hit the expensive guy. Something about how expensive all those parts are just makes me want to shoot him. Each plasma that hits him costs $12,000. In repairs, of course. He's been built very spindly, so the plasma's doing such fantastic work with this area of effect, just breaking loads of segments off. That was nice. That was very nice hitting both of them. Stick together. Ah, you! Ah, expensive! Ah! Spindly! That's your nickname, Spindly. Hello, Spindly. So there's Proto-Seeker, Expensive, and Spindly. There's one I'm missing there. Oh, Shieldy! Obviously. Hey! I wasn't shooting you! Don't shoot me! Dance with me! Yay! I like this guy. This guy knows how to have a good time. Okay, continuing on. That has actually made my day. I was having a bit of a low day today, and now I'm much happier. Well done, Robocraft, and well done that player. If you're somehow watching right now, I salute you. It seems like I'm always pleasantly surprised when it comes to the laser blaster. I always expect far less than it actually gives. Come on, get the killing... Oh, I wanted the killing blow on the expensive guy. Especially since the first time where he scared me. Boop. Oh, darn it, gonna get second place. Oh well. Ah, well. No, guys! Do the dancey dance. Hey! Oh, there you are. Oh, I was wondering where the Proto-Seeker guy was. I'm sure we're faster than a hover. Totally. Thank you. You being there stopped him from following me. Kinda wants to break off his legs then, doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to. Darn it. Proto-Seekers, don't care! Let's go for the expensive guy! Yes! Okay, we didn't get the killing blow, but even so. That was a lot of fun. So, overall opinion on the mech then, it takes damage very well, it's very compact, it actually looks fairly decent in my opinion, the weapon choice is excellent. No complaints. Honestly, even the fire rate with the laser was fairly... Look at that. It's hiding the common behind it. So, for combat, it's going to be a very, very, very solid 4. The only reason why I'm not giving it a 5 is, at the moment, I don't know what to say. The only reason why is because there is a certain lack of redundancy with this robot, and when I was being hit by the plasma or the Proto-Seekers, I noticed that I was very quickly losing my weaponry. So I feel like in a drawn-out battle, this robot wouldn't do so well, but in a fight like that one, which was just perfect for it, where it's more of a skirmish back and forth, it does exceedingly well. So a very high 4 out of 5 for combat. It's so hard to give a 5. 5 is just this like elusive perfect. Saying something's perfect is very hard to do. In terms of style, I actually really like it, so I'm going to give that a 4. Style is subjective, and I think this looks really nice. It's simple, and compact, and I even like the very simplistic paint scheme. It just works. I have no problem with it at all. So with that, let's play another team deathmatch or an elimination. I will decide in short time. Something about this robot is just so adorable. Those little wings like that. It's like when a child is pretending to be a plane. Except for now, that thing actually glides. Children don't glide when they do that. Don't throw children off things when they are doing this. It doesn't work. I'm not speaking from experience, of course. That would be bad. That was taking a very dark turn. Anyway, I'm half asleep. Let's try and shoot things. And we get a kill. Okay, all is fine now. All of the problems I had a second ago have washed away in the glorious thing that is plasma fire. So, who should we be following right now? The main group is pretty much everywhere, so no, there isn't a main group at all. So when I say the main group is, what I mean is, everyone is everywhere, good luck finding someone to stick with. Though if you're going there and you're going there, I could follow you and then we could pin the rest of them there. Okay, that makes sense. A lot of theirs in that sentence, which weren't really explained, but at the same time, I think it didn't need explaining. I think it was completely simple. I keep on resetting his healing, but he is being healed, so I'm just being annoying and giving bonus points to the healer. I'm just that kind of guy who just keeps on giving. Through pain, you get points! Did that work? Okay, it's quite a bad position. I can't really jump on here. There we are, finally. I was trying to jump that entire time, and it just wasn't working out. Go for the healer. Oh, they're both healers. Well, then go for either of them. Just focus on one of them, Lathrix. Excellent. Honestly, at this stage with this robot, I feel like this is a good leveling robot. It's one of those robots that's going to do well in most battles because of the weapon choice, and it's sturdy enough to just carry on. So there is almost nothing else for me to say. The controls are exactly as you expect. It's a little bit sturdier than I was going to expect, and it's going to do well as long as you pay a little bit of attention. So I would certainly highly recommend it. And in the diamond crate we get a rare, and just that rare. Well, at least the rare is shiny. So with that, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's episode, and my final thoughts of the robot I think was just summed up only a moment ago. This would make a very good leveling robot. I might consider taking away a few of the shields for a couple more weapons, but that would make it a bit more splayed out, perhaps using rods to have the weapons stick out in the centre or something, just for a little bit of extra fire rate. I think that's the only thing I would change. Other than that, for its CPU, it's a very, very good, very simple robot. So if you would like to see your robot on a future episode of Factory Fun, then please, in the comments below, leave your username, the robot's name, the CPU of the robot, and the weapon and movement type of the robot. If there's anything else you would like to tell me, such as using camera controls only, or do not play in Elimination, or only play in Elimination, or if there's something else special about it, then please do not hesitate to put that in the comment as well. And if you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.